What's good in the neighborhood?
What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. What's up, Max? Max. He says, please react. Yeah, wait a minute. We Questlove, what's good in the neighborhood, YouTube? How y'all doing, man? Check this out, man. All the rappers, the world's largest rap contest.com. We finally got the website up and running. It's free to register. Y'all go ahead and register and everything and start checking out things and everything. See what you think about the website. It's a way you can network with people, network with other rappers and beat makers. I keep leaving out beat makers. Rappers and beat makers. Also, you can reunite with each other and start networking. The Music Recording Network is all about networking, man, to get to these type of levels that these guys are getting to. Long story short, man, get at me, man, because I'm about to open up a whole new gate for all rappers and beat makers that's trying to learn this business and everything. I cannot believe y'all let me stop and retire, and now I got all this equipment again. And some of these sorry old people that think they know what they doing, they think they teaching me, right? So I'm going to come out and show them for real, and we're going to take it to a whole nother level. Anyway, my main man, Black Thoughts, dude. That Sway in the Morning joint, or I can't even, y'all know which one I'm talking about. When he had that jacket on and he was rapping for a long time, that freestyle. I think I rode to work for about 2 months just listening to that joint over and over again, man. That thing was hot. Black Thoughts, he's on a higher level when it comes down to this freestyling and putting this thing together, man. So, hey, Questlove Black Thoughts, without any further ado, y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and check out the world's largest rap contest.com.
Come on, give it up.
I can't wait for this joint.
215, 21 pound. I said, memory banks too strong to try and jog with. I probably fry your omelets on some calm shit. Long firearms holding what I write a song with. Right or wrong, moving right along. It's a higher form of convo with the gods I'm in dialogue with. I hear the voice of the announcer signing off. Rock mining off through a Molotov on your doorstep. A bullet from a Glock tore through your cortex. Monarch of melanin. They all relish in the way I'm Ralph McDaniels meets Ralph Ellison. The fine arts is elegant, darts is heaven sent. Official intelligence presented to you by the stopper. Tell them cops it's too late to talk to me proper. Them South Philly boys is who off Jimmy Hoffa. What hangs in the balance for the talent of Mr. Trotter and the 215 my Savine crew? What can kill you in 5 words that's not a haiku? What's the most powerful book that's not the Bible? They say do as I say do, but not as I do. It's a
I was trying, you know what, real talk, I was like, his vocals is way too loud over the beat. I'm not feeling this. And then they drop that dangerous beat, baby. I'm like, I'm not feeling this, but I don't want to jump out there and say I ain't feeling it, because I'm trying to feel what he's doing, but I wasn't feeling it until they dropped that beat. So that was a whole minute wasted. I'm gonna let y'all know that. Now that the beat done dropped, let's get it.
215 my Savine.
One more time. Right
the
here.
Melanin. They all relish in the way I'm Ralph McDaniels meets Ralph Ellison. The fine arts is elegant, darts is heaven sent. Official intelligence presented to you by the stopper. Tell them cops it's too late to talk to me proper. Them South Philly boys is who off Jimmy Hoffa. What hangs in the balance for the talent of Mr. Trotter and the 215 my Savine crew? What can kill you in 5 words that's not a haiku? What's the most powerful book that's not the Bible? They say do as I say do, but not as I do. It's about time we held history liable for survival of the most fit. Let them quote this. Get a people more than only hope for the hopeless. Knowing the police headquarters is the culprit. Slugs sprawl out of the 4/5 and don't miss. I give a fuck about Confederate flags. I got a heart more darker than America's past. My bars spark Chris Parker Park Malik Shabazz and just shine like a treasure taken out of the trash. But dig it, it gets deep like a bass guitar. The fiend fiends never say the taste is off. The CDC then trace the call back to where your faith was lost at, and press 6-9 to call back. When the Jakes provide bricks, what would you call that? Some Freemason type shit? What would you call crack? Now we can swine dive into this or just fall back. I FaceTime with the victims, they was just all black. I'm like, what is the gift to the man who's got everything? Freedom is above and beyond DuPont's registry. You ain't racing with the baton, you not getting me. Where you rotating is not the proximity. Look, it's been about more than just the flesh. It's so ill I can still never catch my breath. It's so real in the field, so protect your neck like you was in a seventh seal playing chess with death. I figure I'll be a sage for the rest of my days. The way I surf to the stage on the crest of a wave, like a black pharaoh that suckled on the breast of a slave. If you place me on a page, don't mess up the name. It goes TAR, one eye like a monocle, the last astronomical master of the chronicle. True spelling of it is with a K and not a Q. I break it down to particles and molecules. Darker, mellow, slick, MacArthur, fellow prophet of rage, an audio slave like Morello. I was raised in my formative stage, right in the ghetto where they made me to not be afraid nor to settle. I'm the one and only son of young Lieutenant Thomas X. Knowledge, wisdom, common sense, never mind the rest. Trying to find honor where it's absolutely honorless. The spook sat by the door, devil behind the desk. I'm thankful that I'm wide awake for this. Diaspora's Afro pick like Hank Willis. Any activism is bad for bank business. America's always been safe for straight killers. Yo, the trail was tailor-made for me to fail. The killer bee killed or end with me in jail. It's funny how the new Mark Twain could be Chappelle, and we shut down the Starlin trend if we prevail. I won't be reduced to simply a trope. It proves everything that I wrote's a slippery slope. It's hard to cope and still push the envelope when your mind's far beyond this kaleidoscope. Hey yo, the way they cutthroat a brother, do we not bleed? And from the shots, do we not run at top speed? Whether black, blue, brown, bow-legged, or knock-kneed, every weapon's not made by Martin and Lockheed. Are we detained if they saying we cannot leave? Am I insane if I tell you I cannot breathe? Messages written in language they cannot read. Public enemies, Chuck D's and Hank Shockleys. Stick with your preposterous beliefs. They pull up and pop and let the block perish in peace. And this speech could be the last words of the deceased that make my next mixtape a posthumous release. But listen, spilling the black man's blood so iconic. I go hard today because tomorrow's not promised. Due to knowledge, you could be crowned King 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗡𝗏, God forbid. Go back to packs of top rhyming. The overlook effect is an astronaut problem. Let's count down in seconds till NASA start calling. As for Black Thought, I'm a master. Probably never be captured. Meccas with a last report. Sorrow was the debate. The statements and everything I create. The negatives not relative. They don't relay. That's cool. It is what it is. Can I be great? Waiting for the big payback like it's a rebate. To elevate to the V12 from the V8. A whip so fast that it's impossible to be late. And it's all love, but it's impossible if we hate. It deflates the wind from against ourselves. Try to keep it in check like the Prince of Wales. Toss any infidels against the rails. Heavy metal, motley crew, no Vince McNails. I'm in Chanel, but still go against the grail. If we talk about my life, it's probably a movie. Who would play me and my wife? 𝗕𝗟𝗢𝗔𝗡𝗅 and Chewy. Back in the day, maybe a young Ozzy and Ruby. My chops is like Canada Lee. So yours truly for the Oscar. I started smoking weed like a roster when we lost Cassandra. That was hard to ponder, but I refuse to break down or stay somber while history repeats itself like a mantra. I got too much more to live for. The demon and the Lord out here in the turf war. It's the way that the whole world is worse for. Probably with the wildlife reclaiming the earth for. Hey yo, Philly stand up.
Man.
Truth and change.
That's my man right there. Black Thoughts just, how can you just take a deep breath? How can you just take a deep breath and get all those freaking words in, man? How do you do that? Every word, man, with no mistakes and mumbling and stumbling. I can't even talk straight without even mumbling and stumbling. So you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, right? Y'all heard that. My point is, all through my music career and my music life, I tried to stay as far as possible away from that microphone. I do some backup raps or backup. Show you right. I do the backup parts. That's it. But being a lead person or being out front was never my forte. I was always one of the best back person, man. Setting up the mixing boards, sound systems, all that type of stuff. Work the lights, mix the music, all that type of stuff. I was always in the background. Never went up front. You know, I just wanted to be the top supporting person. But because of the World's Largest Rap Contest.com, I'm going to show y'all how to do it. Look here. I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Mike Cross. Told you so. Peace out. Black Thoughts is off the chain, man. That's my dog right there. That boy can go.